Hey gorgeous, it's Bianca, and in this video we're going to talk about something different. We're going to talk about things that you have to ask yourself before you put up your own business. Now, I wanted to talk about this because I get a lot of questions from clients and friends on how I was able to put up my own beauty business. And today I finally decided, you know what, I'll just make a video to address all of these questions. Let's begin. Now, the first thing that you have to do is ask yourself your main motivation. And this is going to be your why, your reason why. Now, it's very easy to put up a business, but if your main motivation is not strong enough, it's going to be very easy also to just give up and say, you know what, this is not working, I'll just move to something else. That is why you need to have a motivation, and it has to be a very strong motivation. Now, in my case, my main motivation back then was because I want to have a better life. I want to be able to give a better life to my family and to myself and to my future generation. I'm tired of being poor and I am tired of being an employee. So I made that into something positive and made it my motivation up to this day. So it's very important for you to also do the same, because I kid you not, things are gonna be hard, okay? Whether it's in the beginning of the business, during the construction of your during the construction of your business, and up to when you're already starting your business. There's gonna be a lot of hindrances in your way. And if your main motivation is very weak, every time you face something, you're gonna give up and you're gonna move on to something else. But if your main motivation is so strong, nothing can stop you, girl. Second, you need to figure out what your heart desires. I know it's very tempting to just look at someone else, your neighbor or another business, and see, they're doing very well. So it's very tempting to do the exact same thing. But let me tell you this, what works for that person might not work for you. And what works for you might not work for that person. And maybe that person is doing is really her or his skill. Maybe it's really his or her passion. So you need to figure out exactly what drives you, what makes you happy, what does your heart desires, not just what everybody thinks would work. It has to be something that you really love. So you really need to figure out what you love doing. Do you want to be in the beauty industry? Okay, but what kind of beauty? Do you want to put up your own salon? Do you even enjoy going to a salon? Do you even enjoy having your hair done? Do you even enjoy putting up your own makeup if we want to have a cosmetic business? Or do you love going to skin clinic? Do you love all of these things? Because if you put up something that you don't really like and things get rough, like I said earlier, you're gonna give up. So you have to be able to enjoy what you do, because as they say, when you enjoy what you're doing, you will never work a single day in your life. So now that you figure out exactly what business you want to venture in and what your heart desires, it's time for you to study your competition. So go to the place where you want to put up your business and check around the area and see if there's any business like yours. And try to check if they have a lot of clients, and if they do, figure out what they're doing right. And also check if they don't have a lot of clients, figure out what they're doing wrong. And then ask yourself, what can I add to what's being offered in the market? Because if you're just gonna copy what everybody else are doing, you're bound to fail. So it's very important for you to figure out exactly what's going right and what you can add in order for you to succeed in this kind of industry. Basically, you need to offer something new to the market, because if you don't, you're gonna be just like one of the rest. In order for you to succeed, you need to stand out. And in order for you to stand out, you need to be different. Even though you're offering the exact same treatment, the exact same services, you need to offer something in addition to what everybody else is already offering. So now that you figure out your main motivation, the business that you want to venture in, and your competition, it's time for you to answer the question of how much will be your capital. Now, it's very important for you to figure out how much will you be needing to put up this business, because it's very hard to start a business without having funds, and it's very hard to come up with a capital without knowing how much capital you'll be needing. So it's very important for you to know exactly how much will you be spending for the construction if it's an actual store, or how much will you be needing to buy the products if it's an online store, how much will you be needing for operation cost, how much will you be needing to pay people to work for you, how much will you be needing to give them for salary, how much will you be needing for basically everything. So list down all of these things that you might be spending on as a capital, and then figure out exactly how much you think they will cost. And from there, you will be able to figure out that your next steps, which we will talk about in the upcoming videos that I'm gonna post. So if you find this video useful and if you want to learn more about business, life, and beauty, make sure to subscribe to this channel and click the bell right next to it so that you will be notified every time I post something different. That's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching and stay gorgeous.